guys, welcome back to Vlogmas Day 5. Y'all, this is the aftermath of filming the last couple of days. So we got stuff here like my charger, my camera bag, my mini tripod, and some lipsticks and lip gloss. We have my ring light from filming the day 4 yesterday's video, the holiday work glam look. And then we have all this makeup left that I need to put away. But I'm about to do my makeup for the day, and also we are going to film a eyeshadow inventory / declutter. So hey, let's do it. Okay, this is the final look. Just very natural and simple. I didn't do bronzer or contour or anything like that. Just foundation, set the foundation, concealer, blush and highlight, and then just 3 colors on the eyes. So she's looking good. Today's agenda is basically my Tuesday classes are mirrored on Thursday, so I'm going to go teach those. And then after that, I don't have the meeting or training clients all night, but I do have phone calls and things to work on once I get home. So we're going to film the declutter. I'm going to go teach those classes. I'm going to come home and eat lunch, and then just work on fitness programs. And I have ideas for January for Make Life Fit, so I'm going to work on those. But we are just gonna stick with the declutter today, so let's do it. Let's do it. We organized this together on, was that Sunday? I think it was Sunday. So eyeshadows are here, here, and a little bit up here. So let's put them all on this beautiful pink blanket. Okay, here are all of my eyeshadow palettes, and if you are new to the series, basically I am going through to tally how much makeup I own. We have done, what have we done? Blushes and highlights. So those will be linked down below in a playlist, a 2019 Winter Declutter playlist. So we are going to do eyeshadows today. The point of the series is not to get rid of crazy amounts of makeup, but to just make sure that everything I have in my collection I love, and that we're going into 2020 with makeup that I love or that I want to continue using. So, hey Morty, good morning. So, probably won't use a ton of makeup or get rid of a ton of makeup here, but yeah, that's what we're doing. So, I guess I'll just start with grabbing stuff. Okay, so I'm just going to grab and go. So first we have the Just Peachy Matte Palette by Too Faced. I absolutely love this one. It was recently gifted to me, and I know for a fact I love this. It brings me joy, and I want to keep it. And then we have a few ColourPop palettes. I have 4. I honestly haven't bought any ColourPop palettes in a while. Am I missing one? I think there's one. Oh, here it is. So I have this one, which is the ColourPop Double Entendre. I love this one. Definitely going to keep it around. I actually love all these. Element of Surprise. I love that it has like more of these like mustard-ish brown tones. Gonna keep that one. Dream Street. This is the Kathleen Lights collaboration. Love this one a lot. And oh, this would be good in the holiday makeup look. I asked you guys if you wanted me to do a drugstore version, and this one would be stunning for that. So, okay, love that. Gonna keep that. Cute AF. This was the very first ColourPop palette I ever bought, the Yes Please. Absolutely love it. And then we have, this is the most recent one I bought, which was like a year ago, I think. But this is the ColourPop Good Sport palette, and it's just a beautiful fall palette. So definitely going to keep all those. I love those. Sometimes I will pop out the colors because they are magnetic and they come out relatively easily, and pop them in a Z palette just to get a little variety. But I do love those a lot. Next, we're going to go into Morphe Jaclyn Hill. This one is Ring the Alarm. I'm not obsessed with this one, but I like it enough to hold on to it. It's not one that I would say go run out and buy. Like, definitely buy like the ColourPop over this one. But since I have it, I want to continue using it, and it is pretty. So yeah, we'll keep that. And I also have this one. This one's going to get a whole month of dedication, the Jaclyn Hill palette. I've had it for quite some time, but I just haven't really dug into it like it deserves. So we're going to keep this, and this is definitely going to be spotlighted for a whole month coming up, but definitely want to keep that. This one, the Revolution, Makeup Revolution, the Emily Edit, the Wands palette, woo, words. This was given to me and I haven't used it yet, so that will be coming up soon, but it does look pretty, and I'm excited to try something that I feel like is a little bit iconic in the YouTube community, so definitely going to keep that. Okay, so Naked palettes. I love my Naked palettes, and I really want the Cherry and the Honey palette. The Cherry palette is due for a sale at this point. Do you guys feel me? Like, come on, Urban Decay, give me 50% off. I really want it. The Honey palette, I think that one might, I'm hoping that one will come to my collection this Christmas, but we'll see. We'll see. But my very first Naked palette, it was the Urban Decay Naked 3. I still love this. This recently was 50% off, but it's really pretty. Definitely keeping that one. That was actually my very first high-end palette. Then after that, I got the Naked Smoky palette. I got this one 50% off, and I absolutely love it. It's definitely serves its purpose for parties and that kind of thing, and not necessarily every day for me, but I do love it. Then I got the Naked Original when it was being discontinued, so I paid half price for it as well. And this is totally iconic YouTube, so I like that. It's pretty cool toned, but I like it. I like it a lot. And then most recently, the Naked Heat. I'm pretty sure I got this one 50% off as well. and that it's a nice warm palette that I really do enjoy using. So definitely going to keep all of those. And then let's go into Too Faced. So I really enjoy Too Faced products. Mostly they're like, I guess, staples in their collections. I like more than like their holiday or limited edition stuff. But I do have the Too Faced Chocolate Gold palette that I got on sale during a 21 Days of Beauty by Ulta a little while ago. And it's absolutely a stunning palette. This also would be a really pretty party to wear for like a holiday party or holiday glam. So love this, and it of course smells delicious. And then I recently, very recently, a couple weeks ago, I've only used it once, got the Too Faced Natural Lust palette. I got mine from TJ Maxx for $30, but they did just recently have it on sale pretty much at all the stores for $30. And I know it looks kind of like a boring palette, but it is just stunning. I love everyday palettes. Yeah, there's a reason there's so many neutral palettes. They're easy to wear. So, gonna keep that. Okay, everything is falling. Alright, we have Juvia's Place. I own these two palettes from Juvia's Place, and their shadows are gorgeous. We have the Saharan palette by Juvia's, and it's beautiful. I recently did a look with this on my channel, but I love this gold color. It's like a neutral palette with just little pops of color, and the pigment is really nice. Very comparable to ColourPop in my opinion. And then the Warrior by Juvia's Place palette. These go on sale a lot, so just wait until they go on sale either on their Juvia's website or the Ulta website. But then this is a very neutral palette, and I love it. I don't pull it a ton, but when I do, I'm like, why don't I pull it more? So I love those two by Juvia's Place. Alright, Lorac palettes. These are some of my favorite palettes. Are they not releasing any more of the pros? I know they have older pro palettes on sale this season, but these are my 3 Lorac Pro palettes, and I absolutely love them. We have the Lorac Pro 2. We have the Lorac Pro 3. And the Lorac Pro 1 was recently on sale, but those colors are just a little bit too dark for me. And then here's the 4. And then this is the Lorac Mega Pro number 3. So, and I love this one. This one gets a ton of love on my channel. So, definitely love that one. Morphe. Oh, Morphe. Where's my other one? Here it is. Alright, I have 2 Morphe palettes. And this is an area where I'm like, ugh. There's so much hype around Morphe palettes, but I'm just not like seeing where the hype's coming from, except for the fact they're super affordable. So this is the Morphe's 15N. And this is what I'm going to go ahead and pass on. It's very neutral and it's okay quality, but it's just not one that I reach for, and I have some other neutral palettes that are similar. So that is one that will be passed to a friend. And then we have the Morphe 35M. This one is it's not consistent quality throughout the palette, but the colors are so unique, at least to my collection, that I'm not ready to get rid of it. So this one will probably also get a month dedication on my channel, but for now we're gonna go ahead and keep it. Okay, next let's talk about Violet Voss. I have 2 Violet Voss palettes. So the Violet Voss Essentials looks like this. I didn't love it. I pulled it for a weekly makeup basket, and I just found the colors weren't very pigmented and there was a lot of fallout, and I just didn't love it. So we're going to pass on that. But I am going to keep the Violet Voss Pro Holy Grail palette. This is stunning and I love these colors, and it's very similar to the Morphe one that I'm getting rid of. I just think this has a better formula. Okay, let's go with random palettes that I got when I had BoxyCharm. So with the Ice Beauté palette, Crown, and Alamar. I absolutely love all 3 of these. The pigment on the Ice Beauté is stunning. These colors are pretty unique to my collection and they're very pigmented. So I want to keep that one. And I do love this one from Crown. It's very similar to that Juvia's Place palette, and the formula is very comparable, but I still just really love it and want to hold on to it a little bit longer. You can see I dip into this color quite a bit. And then Alamar Cosmetics. I love this palette for the summertime. It's really pretty, bright, vibrant, and very pigmented. And these shimmer colors have a nice soft quality to them, and you can see I've made a dip in this one a little bit. So gonna keep that. Alright, let's talk Urban Decay. So Urban Decay Born to Run. I love this palette. It goes half off from time to time, and I actually didn't get it when it was half off. I ended up paying full price because I was so excited to get it. But I love this palette. It's very everyday, has a nice variety to it, and I think it's worth paying full price. But if you can get that half price, it's definitely a score. But I used this one for a month and used every shade in that month and loved every second of it. The quality is very consistent and it's just stunning, and you get like a lot of everyday but then these pops of color, so definitely gonna hold on to that. These are my Urban Decay singles. I love these colors. You can see Solstice has a nice dip in it, and I have a couple more random Urban Decay shadows, and I'll rotate these out, but I love them. I love their singles. I love their Moon Dust colors as well, so definitely going to keep that. And then we have Urban Decay Nocturnal Shadow Box. This was given to me, and I've never tried their formula that is in this type of palette, so I definitely want to use it a couple of times before making a decision about it. But I think Urban Decay is great, okay? I just think they're great. Okay, here we go. Modern Renaissance by Anastasia Beverly Hills. Love this palette, and I'm definitely going to hold on to it. We have this Kat Von D Monarch palette. This was gifted to me last year, so I think I'm just going to go ahead and pass it along. I think I've used it once or twice in that year. I think I'm just not gravitating towards these colors, and Kat Von D, we all know. I'm just going to set that to the side. I have two NYX palettes, and I love these. I have the NYX Ultimate Warm Neutrals. This is a nice drugstore palette, and I definitely want to hold on to it. And then I have, this is an older one, the NYX Advent Pop, and this one is in Nouveau Chic. Do you remember when she was on Instagram telling us about makeup deals? This palette isn't named after her, but when it came out, she's like, I have to get it, it has my name, but she doesn't post anymore. But this is what it looks like, and this is actually, spoiler alert, going to be in my 2020 project pan, so I definitely am going to hold on to it for that purpose. We have MAC Classic Cutie palette. This was gifted to me by my friend Jasmine, and I love it because it's very cool tone, and I don't have a lot of cool tone colors like this in my collection. So we're going to go ahead and keep this, and this goes on sale from time to time as well because I have a few in this collection. Okay, and then we have two Huda Beauties. I think these Huda Beauty Obsession palettes are so nice. I have mauve and I have coral. Nice, and they go on sale a lot as well, and they just have the nude ones that came out, and they're nice. I really love them. I love grabbing them when they're on sale and just kind of seeing how many I can get. We're only up to 2, but I'm open to getting more. I think there's just such good quality. Okay, this is actually an empty palette from Tarte, but we are still going to keep it for singles. Just, you never know. You never know. We're down to just a few random ones. So Man Eater by Tarte. I love this palette. I recently took it up to while we were visiting with family over Thanksgiving, and I was reminded by how easy and simple and beautiful this palette is. You can really use all the colors on your eye and create such a pretty natural look. So I definitely want to keep this. I love it. This, you've been seeing me use a lot in Vlogmas because I pulled it in my weekly makeup basket, and I've been using the same basket for 2 weeks now, so tomorrow we'll switch it out. But this is the Viseart Dark Matte Palette, and it is really nice. This was gifted to me as well, and I see what the hype is or was around this palette. It just blends nicely. It's super easy to use, and I really have had absolutely no problems. There's no fallout, there's no kickback. The colors sit nicely on top of each other. It's been really nice. You saw me use it at the beginning of this video as well. I think it's just solid, and I love it. And then these are other gifts that were passed to me, and I want to try them out. This is the Smashbox Drawn and Decked Out. I actually never used these. This collection came out a couple of years ago, and I had never used it, so I'm excited to see what this formula is like. And it's also like a nice holiday or winter color scheme, so definitely want to use that. And then these were limited edition by Wet n Wild. I am curious about the quality. They look like they'd be really pigmented. But I forget what collection these were in, but they look really stunning. So I definitely want to try them out. Yeah, to see what I feel about it before I just get rid of it. So there we go. That was short and sweet. So we are going to pass along on 3 palettes. I do have my MAC 3 melt stacks that are to the side. I'm not getting rid of those, and I have some single eyeshadows to the side that I'm not getting rid of. Over here is what we are keeping. Let's see how many that is. Okay, I have a total of 40 palettes, which is crazy because like if you look at it, like that it doesn't look like that many, but that's what we have. So I'm gonna have listed on the screen the total of my eyeshadow collection, and I will put in there my melt stacks and my single eyeshadows to see what that grand total is. But ooh, okay, like what? I'm not mad at it. I'm okay with 40. I don't really feel a need to increase the number. Well, I said that honey palette, but you know, I'm okay sticking around 40, and there are some in here that I'm trying out for the first time, so those could potentially be in a later declutter pass along video. So yeah. I did, even though we only got rid of a couple, I was able to clear up space. So they all fit right here, the little ones, and over here is the melt stack. And then if you look down, they all fit into this basket. So we cleared out this space over here. So I think I'm just gonna go ahead and sit my clean makeup brushes in here. I'm gonna think of a different way to store these, but for now, that looks great. So go us! Yeah, okay y'all. Thank you all so much for watching day 5. Woo woo! Tomorrow will be makeup basket, and then we'll just see what happens after that. Next week, we are gonna look through face palettes. I don't know if that's gonna be an area I get rid of, but we'll at least take a look at them. Okay? Sound good? Alright guys, thank you all so much for watching. I am gonna go head off to work, but I will see you all tomorrow. Bye!